Campbell friends, look at this. Look at the great progress that's been made on this Habitat for Humanity house being built off Gaskins Road right here in Weems, Virginia, in our neighborhood. Last time we were here, there was a foundation and some framing, but it's been built in and we're getting ready to put shingles on the roof, so it's coming along beautifully. This is the 21st build of Habitat Home in the Northumberland, Lancaster Habitat for Humanity chapter. It's our local ministry, which we've supported over many, many years, so we look forward to more work, the house being finished, and a family moving in. We'll talk more about that at a later time, but come on inside, let's take a look. Each Habitat house that's constructed, usually we will budget about $150,000 to build a Habitat house. But this past year, because of the COVID pandemic, and it interrupted our ability to get materials in a timely way, and the cost of some things really skyrocketed, there'll be about a 10% overrun to build this house. So we're going to have to work extra hard to raise that additional funds to get this house done. Now the good thing is that we've already found a family that's been chosen to move in, and they'll be here on site to provide sweat equity, which is part of their contribution to receiving the home and learning the upkeep of the home. So though there are some challenges here, there'll be a family here the next few months, and that's good news and that's great news, and we want to thank everyone who's continued to support Habitat for Humanity. I want you to remember that this Sunday is Father's Day. It's the only day in the whole 365 turn of days in the year that's specifically to say thank you to those fathers who've been providers and nurturers, not only the fathers of your family, but other men in the community that have really supported the care of families and youngsters and such. So a shout out to the fathers for Father's Day. It's always the third Sunday in the month of June. So here's a test, a quiz for you. Did the original Father's Day begin in Albany, New York, Baltimore, Maryland, Spokane, Washington, or Oklahoma City? I'll let you know this Sunday. I look forward to seeing you. Now, the sermon this Sunday is the story of the stilling of the storm, and it's in several of the gospel narratives. So the question about this kind of miraculous and powerful story is when Jesus commands the waves to be still and the wind to cease blowing. You know, some of those commentators say Jesus is speaking to the elements of nature, but others suggest that Jesus is shouting to the evil forces that create the chaos in the world. So we'll talk about the nature and the presentation of evil in the Scripture and the Gospels. It's a very evolving and kind of powerful subject to Scripture and to our theology. I also want to, on behalf of the Timms family, invite you to a memorial service for J. Timms. It'll be Monday, the 21st at 11 o'clock in the sanctuary of our church. They invite all of you to come and participate. It'll be a time to remember Jay and a witness to the resurrection as well. Come and we'll worship and embrace the family as the Campbell family always does. And another footnote, this morning we had a service of witness to the resurrection, a memorial service for Clark Schumacher at Christ Church. It was more of a family service, but members of the Campbell Choir were there, and it was a great moment to hear the voices and again to surround Anne and the kids, that family, with Campbell affections and love. So keep the love coming, folks. In times of stress, nothing is more healing than to have the support of your family and your church family as well. I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Worship's at 10 o'clock. So until then, look after one another. Keep showing your love. Till Sunday, goodbye. God bless.